Well, let's find out how good this game is. Supposedly it's very good. Supposedly it's also quite easy, so I hope I don't get stumped on it. But we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Oh, interesting. So I can pick things. Well, obviously we're going to start with case 1. I'm surprised it even gives me the choice. I wonder if this is voice acted. Probably not. All right, let's see what this interesting little game has for us. Hopefully everything is functioning. It should be, I think. All systems are go. The fields of battle are filled with suffering and despair. On them are a clash of souls, souls brought to conflict by the corrupt powers that rule over them. I was transporting a client in my carriage that evening. Are we jumping right into a case? Rise Rudolph. We were driving by the McCoy Tavern when we heard a disturbance. Occupation, arcane art. Oh, there we go. Bastard's right on the stage. I was worried that something was we're just in a case. What's an investigation? What's that? I don't know. I was worried that something was amiss, so I walked into the building to see what the commotion was. Dead person? There I saw the defendant. Over a dead person? She was lit by the blue glow of the dining room lights. Over a dead person? And she was stabbing the victim with her magical sword. Well, that seems damning. Maybe it was a healing sword, okay? What were the stats on it? You don't know.
Objection!
Yeah, objection, asshole! Objection! I object to that testimony on the grounds that it is damning for my client. Mr. Rudolph, you testified that you saw my client murdering the victim. This is the point where Lionel Hutz just walks out and gets something to drink. And you supposedly saw her casting magic while doing so? Yes, I could never forget such a grisly sight. That moment was burned into my memory. I see. Well, crap. This is how we start. Well, it's funny that you say that. How so? I think our defense lawyer is already reaching, because your entire testimony was a complete lie! God, it almost sounds like the Ace Attorney music. What? I feel like he's having a dream or something.
Objection!
Hello, Miles Edgeworth. I mean, Arius Steelwind. Are you accusing the witness of perjury? Lady, have you ever played these games? I would pay good money to see a witness that didn't perjure themselves. Surely you know that such accusations can't be made lightly, Mr. Cuthbert. My accusation is far from baseless, Steelwind. Already we're in the Ace Attorney tropes. Baseless accusations, that's my bread and butter. Watch me bluff. Watch me bluff real good. Think about the state of the crime scene at the time of the murder. The witness couldn't have seen anything, much less a homicide. Oh god, this wants to be so Ace Attorney it hurts. What the hell is this? Oh wait. Oh, I pushed a button and it reiterated something? Wait. Did I select something? Uh-oh. Whoops. But you have to wonder sometimes are these ideas truly just. Was there a selection I had to make there? Or just had a smiley face, and I couldn't really interact with it? Or are they simply lies fed to us by our elders? Damn it. Damn it. We're just all over the place here. Is that the magic sword? I don't know. I don't think it's doing a whole lot that's very magical. Most swords have this result when you put those there. Flintheart, you fool! Why couldn't you just listen to me? We are all over the place with this opening here. I don't know what was up with the smiley faces. Also, this guy. Rudolph, I require your assistance. Oh. Okay. Wait, is this the woman? I can't tell. Is this a woman or just a really effeminate male? Yes, sir? By the scale, Lord, what did you... You killed him! Alert the town guard. Tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. Oh, I see. I'm sure that neighbors heard them arguing with each other. So... this is why he's perjuring himself. How do we know this? We are very in medias res here. They'll immediately suspect her. At once, sir. Episode 1, The Cold-Hearted Aristocrat. Was that a jump forward? I still want to know what was up with the smiley face. Earlier that day. Ugh. You feel yourself slowly succumbing to unbearable pain. You don't think you'll be able to survive this much longer. What am I doing? Hey, you! Are you sure you're okay, Cuthbert? Kind of. I'm suffering a little whiplash from that opening. You look like you're about to pass out. Whoa, hey! Danganronpa intro. Ruby Tamora. Occupation attorney. Hello, Mia. Don't worry about me, Miss Tamora. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. You've been riding in this carriage for days. You're definitely not fine. Is this the inner monologue? With each bump in the road, you feel yourself becoming more and more nauseous. It's taking every ounce of willpower just to hold down your lunch. I'm perfectly fine! God, he's even better than Apollo Justice. If you say so. I'm not fine, I fell over. You feel the carriage drive over a large bump in the road. Oh, are we still in the carriage? You can feel and hear your stomach retching in protest. The game is talking to me in the third person. Just put it in brackets like Phoenix does. That stew you ate for lunch doesn't taste nearly as good at the second time. Blech. On second thought, I'm gonna go puke out the window. Ah, that's better. You take a deep breath of fresh air after a puke. It's the first breath you've taken today that hasn't threatened to come back out. Sorry about this. I didn't expect the roads in this town to be this uneven. I guess doing wizard attorney stuff means we're in fantasy land. I don't get a fancy red sports car like Miles does. I suppose they don't get a lot of traffic here. You've been on the road with your mentor for days. Why is this in the third person? It's so silly. Together, we've been searching for a man. I'm just going to say it in the first person. F it. Flintheart McCoy. We're searching for a man named Flintheart McCoy, who is going to end up dead. Supposedly, he's a voice of dissidence against King Oliver for the last few decades. We have no idea what kind of business Miss Tamora would have with him, but I know better than to ask questions about her affairs. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Cornhaven. Where are your eyeballs, sir? A local merchant steps out from one of the nearby shops. You did it. I'm calling it now. He has a wide smile on his face. No, you didn't do it, because we already saw who did it. And he approaches your carriage with the enthusiasm of a starving vulture. But a pair of dignified individuals such as yourselves care for a refreshing drink. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. So I tried to go left and right to pick something, and it just kind of went. Yeah, he did this. He certainly has a friendly expression, but his thoughts seem very... What the hell? Did I pick something? Oh, is A the auto... You son... Okay, hang on. You have just the thing for an upset stomach. Okay, hang on. Is A just auto? Hold on a second. No. Settings. Text speed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Keyboard inputs. Toggle autoplay is on A? Kiss my ass. Who does that? Samurai prosecutor is best prosecutor. I mean, I can't really disagree. The only one I could possibly say I like more is Miles, but he just has more time to develop. Okay. This is nonsense. Why do that? Let's see. So I just auto-picked smiley face? With a carriage like that, I bet I could fleece it for a lot. Is this my wizard power? I can read people's minds? You have just the thing for an upset stomach, eh? Okay, his thoughts and emotions are laid bare through my Eye of Horus. I clicked on the second smiley face over, but it's still on the first smiley face. I don't understand this interface. Did I pick something? Hang on. I am very confused by how this game works. I don't even have an left click. Dialogue progress. No. I want to pick a thing. Return title, notes, toggle, blah, blah, blah. Control dialogue. Turn, settings, log, notes tab left, notes tab right. I don't even have a keybind for these. They can't be very important considering I have no way of doing them. Notes, show controls. This also has nothing. I'm assuming I can pick things by clicking on them, but it also just says progress left click. And I progressed. I clicked on the second option. I'm tempted to turn on my cursor just to demonstrate my confusion here. Hang on. Capture cursor. That didn't work. Why are you not letting me capture my cursor? There we go. Okay. So I clicked on this, and it's just going. Is this... I guess this isn't interactive? It just shows their mood? I'm kind of reminded of Athena Sykes' mood matrix with this little happy, sad, angry, surprised. I guarantee that was inspired by that. His thoughts and emotions are laid bare through my Eye of Horus. Okay. But the merchant's expression doesn't betray a hint of what he's truly thinking. Yeah, we need Apollo here for that with his bracelet. I wonder if his false smile could get any bigger. He's not smiling. At this rate, he might dislocate his jaw. He's not smiling. How about 2 flasks of apple juice for 50 silver pieces? How about I don't need apple juice and 50 silver? You may find the price daunting, but this is organic and fresh-made apple juice. It's just store-bought juice, but I can bet they can't even tell the difference. Okay. So we have better than Magatama. We can just tell when they're lying. Sweet. I don't have to unlock any Cyclocks or anything. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot an empty bottle of store-bought apple juice. It's resting on a table inside the merchant's shop. I was about to say, I didn't just buy it, did I? Come on. This Cornhaven merchant has a bottle of store-bought apple juice. It's resting on a table. It's suspiciously empty. I have a clue. It's been added to my notes, which is probably going to be like my court record. Notes. Tyrion will make mental notes of notable clues he sees in the world. These notes are instrumental to solving mysteries, progressing. Check these notes at any time by opening the toolbar on the top left corner of the screen. I wish... There we go. Spells? So not just clue... I don't just have an evidence list and a profiles list, I have a spells list. Dang. When do I learn Ice 1? Trust me, it's worth the extra gold. Screw you. Normally the price wouldn't matter that much to me, but I don't appreciate being treated like an easy mark. Oh, that's fancy. Argument. Welcome to the tutorial. Oh, I have life meters. Nice. I don't know what normal prices are for apple juice in the universe, and I can safely say it's too much. It's like VA11 Hall A. It's just marked up like crazy. Inflation is a bitch. I started an argument with another character. During an argument, how about I just say no? Your opponent will make claims that you need to respond to. Responding correctly will lower the opponent's confidence. Responding incorrectly will lower my confidence. Hello, Danganronpa. And once you run out of confidence, you will lose the argument. I think you need to elaborate. You said that this apple juice is organic, but where is it made? It's produced by the hardworking people of this town, of course. I only trade organic products. In a small town like ours, we only deal with locally sourced products. For certain claims, I'll need to present a piece of evidence to refute that claim. To proceed, present the piece of evidence that contradicts your opponent's claim. It's kind of walking me through it, but I hope this gets a little more, obvious as time goes on here. Hey, I'm gonna present this apple. Wait a minute. Yeah. You say that, but I can see an empty bottle of store-bought juice inside your shop. Why would you have something like that if you only deal with organic products? Oh, I'm about to one-shot this guy's life meter. Oh, how did that get in there? Make no mistake, I only have that because I wanted to see how my products compared to that of the city. Oh, he's good. He's got a smooth tongue. And let me tell you, that mass-produced slop doesn't even compare to my product. What an obvious lie. This juice is worth far more than what I'm offering. Honestly, I'm offering you a very good deal. Why don't we just tell him we can read minds and tell him to shut up and F off? That would seem much more productive and efficient. Interpreting during arguments. For certain claims, you will need to look at your opponent's thoughts and emotions. Choose the correct response depending on the information seen. Logic. Choose this option if your opponent's thought contradicts something in your notes. Intuition. Choose this thought if your opponent's thought contradicts their claim. Empathy. Choose this option if your opponent's emotions contradict their claim. Okay, so... I wonder about... Oh, that's what the emotions mean. Okay, so we're not going to Athena Sykes just yet. So we're going to intuition. This already sounds better than the mood matrix. I think it's just picking, it's just seeing if the testimony contradicts the emotion, instead of the mood matrix where we have to actually pick the contradictory emotion. But this looks like an intuition thing. Sir, it's obvious those flasks are only worth 5 silver. What? How did you... Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. Well, it's clear you're a very shrewd man. Yeah, you took me for a rube. Right. Argument 1. Where did you... God, we are just jerking back and forth from people to people, and none of the people in this town have eyeballs! Poor child, I'm so thirsty and I can't see. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot a child watching me from afar. Her eyes are fixed on the flasks of apple juice. How about 20 silver for 3 flasks? Of course, sir. Well, that's generous. Damn! That is not where we are. We're off in the Hicks. The Kingdom of Wyverngard. That could not be less original. Established around 2,000 years ago by the 7 High Archmages and apparently a giant dragon statue. How did they even build that? The kingdom is currently ruled by King Olivier de Wyverngard and the mages of his nobility. The nobility will tell you that our marvelous kingdom is a land of prosperity and happiness. I like how they basically just took the Ace Attorney gameplay mechanics and said, yeah, this is basically just magic anyway, so screw it. Wizards. Marvelous kingdom, land of prosperity and happiness, a land where its people share the wealth and succor provided by the kingdom's magic. Thank you! I haven't had anything like this in years. Wow, 7-Eleven apple juice. I'm blessed. The child's passing thoughts tell you exactly how much succor the kingdom is sharing. You'll boil some river water rather than deal with such a scummy merchant. Hey, he's just trying to take advantage of us because we look rich. I mean, look at Ruby here. She's clearly loaded. I didn't know you had such an eye for rural economics. Well, I suppose I just have good intuition for this sort of thing. Also, I can literally tell when people are lying. Do you not know I can do this? What's your wizard power? I guess it specifically says arcane art none, so nothing for you. Or did you use another kind of eye? No, I definitely used another kind of eye. Or does she, or are we trying to hide that? Don't get me wrong, your so-called Eye of Horse is an amazing gift. Okay, she knows. You should take every opportunity to hone it. But try to be more subtle next time. If I can see through you, others will be able to as well. And you want nothing to do with such a man. Yeah. Right. Anyway, I did some asking around while you were haggling. Supposedly the McCoy Tavern should be north of here. Oh yeah, murder investigation. If my tip is correct, this should be the place. Wait, this is the McCoy Tavern? With the state it's in, calling it a tavern is being pretty generous. Everything here looks like a barn. You find it hard to believe that this has a secret meeting place for dissidents. You find it hard to believe that this has a secret meeting place for dissidents? That really should just be is. But now that I think about it, maybe that's the entire point. The tavern has been shut down for years. I should really be doing a girl voice for you. We'll just do the Mia voice. Nowadays, Flintheart just uses it to host his rallies. Although I do wonder how they've been keeping themselves afloat for this long. Oh, rough man. Hey, you lot! The McCoy Tavern is closed. we'll try to be Scottish or Irish or something, because I look like that. A gruff man approaches my carriage as I step out of it. He's eyeing you and Miss Tamora, a clear look of contempt on his face. I take it that you're Flintheart McCoy? I am! What of it? Danganronpa intro! Check me out! Current occupation, not occupationing. Sorry for not writing ahead of time. But I'm Ruby Tamora. I wanted to speak with you. Ruby Tamora? Wait, the Ruby Tamora? Any animosity he initially had immediately vanishes. He let out a laugh. It's as if he were meeting an old friend. Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in! I didn't expect someone like him to know about Miss Tamora. But I suppose it makes sense. They both fight against the same enemy, do they? Are we meeting with this guy because we're on his side or not on his side, albeit in different ways? Well, this is the murder scene. I remember the painting. Okay, I think I can I'm gonna get rid of the cursor now. That doesn't need to be there. I think I can trust the game now. Whoops, that went. Sorry about the mess. We haven't exactly been... Well, anyway, what brings you here? I take it you didn't journey all the way to see my wrecked tavern. I don't know, it's pretty nice, actually. I'm here on behalf of a client. We have a proposition that you might be interested in. Is there anywhere where we could talk more privately? Sure. The kitchen is empty. Wonderful. Tyrion, stay here while I speak with McCoy. What? Don't you need my help? There's no need for that. Like hell there's no need for that. I want to stare at him and learn his secrets. If she's trying to make a deal with Flintheart, I can easily read his thoughts to help her. No, none of that. I desperately want to object, but she shoots me a stern look that causes me to freeze up. I slowly look away from her. Fine, I'll just sit out here. I can see where my place is. I spend some time waiting alone in the tavern's dining area. It's already been hours since Miss Tamora and Flintheart went to talk in the kitchen. Hours? Bloody hell. I can hear faint murmurs from behind the closed door, and I've been resisting the urge to eavesdrop. But even from here, I can tell that their conversation is slowly getting more frustrated. Looks like they're going to be a while. Maybe I should just wander around. Well, it's a good thing I always bring a chess set. Who am I going to play with? Do I have an imaginary magic fairy friend I can summon that knows chess? I bring out the small chessboard that I've been carrying around since I was a child. Also, why did I wait hours to pull this out? Chess can be played with one person, and I've always taken advantage of that. You can play chess with one person? What the hell? How does this work? Checkmate. I win again. Imagine that. I won against myself. This time as black. I've played 10 games already and I've won 7 out of 10 as black. I was about to say you've won 7 out of 10. How did you lose the other 3? You've won 7 out of 10 as black. Fair enough. Oh, hey you. You want to play chess? Girl dressed in red. I wouldn't call that the predominant color, but okay. Hello! Statistically, white is more likely to win. Unbeknownst to me, I'm thinking out loud. So why am I performing so much better when playing as black? Hello! I still don't notice her, and I'm verbalizing my thoughts just as fast as I'm thinking them. Am I becoming overconfident as white because it has a first move advantage? Perhaps that very advantage is affecting my choices and making me play in a suboptimal manner. If a personal quirk is making me play illogically, then I need to correct it. Hey! Ah, what? How long have you been standing there? It's about time you noticed me. Oh god, are you my Maya? We've already had a Mia. There are ways to play multiplayer games by yourself. How the hell do you play chess against yourself? That would be weird. I've been trying to get your attention for a while now. Oh, sorry. I was doing very important things. You know where my dad is? Why would I know that? Your dad? I've already got a fetch quest? Flintheart McCoy! I'm his daughter, Celeste! Oh, this is the daughter that's right. The flashback said we're gonna blame his daughter. Actually, wasn't she the girl who was on the title card for the case? I guess she's our defendant. And there's her Danganronpa intro. Occupation mercenary? What the hell? Oh, Flintheart is speaking with your what? Your mentor right now, your What's your Is she your mom? Is that why you're so good at listening and doing what you're told? Flintheart is speaking with my mom? Oh, I wanted to show him something. You know when they'll be done? I don't know. They've been speaking in the kitchen for a while now. I hear Flintheart and Miss Tamora's voice is getting louder and more frustrated, but Celeste doesn't seem to notice. Also, Danganronpa reference. Her name is Celeste. Her eyes seem to be focused on my chessboard. This is chess, right? Well done. Are you playing against someone? Oh, I'm playing against myself, actually. Oh, that's... I feel a judgmental stare. As you should. Playing alone helps me develop new strategies. Plenty of professionals do it. Oh, do they? Alright. I'll take your word. Hey, I'm not the type to shame a man for playing with himself. And we've got innuendo, just like Ace Attorney. That's... Relax, I'm just joking. Anyway, if you're still waiting for your mentor, do you want me to play a game? Oh, do you know how to play? Sure, I've read about this before. She's read about it. What's wrong with playing chess by yourself? I don't know, the fact that it's weird and how do you do it? This table's so dusty. Celeste takes a seat on the other side of the table. I mean, you know what your opponent is planning if you play by yourself. It's odd. I've never heard of it. Celeste takes a seat on the other side of the table. She tries to set up her side of the board, but fumbles with the pieces. She stares at one of them, confused. How do I arrange these things again? Just mirror what's on the other side of the table there, dear. A part of me regrets accepting a challenge, but it would be impolite to back out now. Here, I'll arrange them for you. Well, I'll have to take your word for it, because it's just odd. Thanks! Wow, your arms are long and bony. Checkmate. I defeat her in 2 moves. That's fool's check, right? The only way you can defeat someone in 2 moves is if they move like their... What is it? Their 5th pawn 1 place forward and their 6th pawn 2 places forward? No, their 6th pawn and their 7th pawn. Fool's mate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I think that's the only way you can defeat someone in 2 moves. Wait, what? Already? Yeah, you suck. How did you do that? I played against someone who's terrible. I decided against telling her what the name of that mate was. Oh, no, Ice and me know exactly what the name of it is. We can tell her. I got no problem. Rematch me! I want a do-over! Okay, now it's Scholar's Mate. Sure, why not? It's not as if you have anything better to do. Scholar's Mate, 4 moves? Celeste's brow furrows as she tries to decide on her next move. But she hasn't realized that the game is already finished. Here! She moves her knight into a position to attack my queen. It should have stopped my assault on her king, but... Checkmate. A Scholar's Mate this time. Hey, look, I know stuff about chess. I know stuff about chess, and I've never heard of this playing against yourself nonsense. I call BS. What? Come on! How do you keep doing that? I look at the closed door to the kitchen. Flintheart and Miss Tamora's discussion is becoming louder. It doesn't sound like they'll be done anytime soon. Again! I'll definitely beat you this time. You lost to a Fool's Mate and a Scholar's Mate. I don't think your chances are... You're much worse at games than the other Celeste I know. For someone who has clearly never played before, she's quickly improving with each game. Oh, she lasted more than 4 moves this time? It's impressive. She's observing my strategies and adapting them to her playstyle. But the way she's playing now, she can even defeat a nationally ranked noble. What, in like 10 years? Checkmate. But even so, I've been playing this game for a lot longer than she has. How are you always 1 step ahead of me? Because that's how you play chess, woman. It's like you're reading my mind, also that. As if I'd even need to. Just 1 more game, I'll get you this time. Hello, Cuthbert. Miss Tamora emerges from the kitchen with Flintheart. They both look mentally exhausted. It looks like negotiations didn't go well. Hi, Dad! Oh, sweetie. Flintheart looks irritated, but as soon as he sees Celeste, he quickly hides it behind a smile. You wonder what their discussion was about. I said you again. What's this, some kind of game? How do you guys not know what chess is? Miss Tamora glances at pieces on the board. Don't feel too bad about losing to him. He's nationally ranked. Oh, you're a professional. Is that why you're wearing a suit? No, chess is just a hobby. I'm actually a defense attorney. An attorney? Speaking of which, we should probably be on our way. Why did I even come? Hey, sorry for refusing you after you came all this way. I really respect what you're doing, but I don't want anything to do with your mage friends. Oh, sad face. Do I get to do something here? Do I get to, I don't know, present? I'm just gonna click ahead. I wonder what he meant by that. They're just sad faces. Was Miss Tamora trying to introduce him to one of our clients? Anyway, it is getting late. Am I meant to do something there? I don't think I am. If you leave now, you won't get back to the city until morning. She's right. Also, when I click off this, it progresses the text, and I'm not sure I like that. This region is littered with bandits and brigands. You wouldn't want to run into them this late. Also was incidentally playing chess on her tablet. Coincidences, serendipity. I guess you have a point. We have plenty of empty rooms that you can stay in until morning. It's the least I can do after you came all this way. Well, if it's not too much trouble, we might as well stay here until tomorrow. The tavern is shut down, but we still have some sheets and blankets. I'll go get the rooms ready. Celeste and Flintheart leave the dining area to get our rooms ready. We're left in the dining room with Miss Tamora. I wonder if there's going to be a reason why this dialogue is in third person, because right now it's just weird and disjointed. It kind of reminds me, there was a reason that some of the text was in third person in 999, which is the only reason I think of that. I'm not sure if this is a narrative choice or if there's a reason for it. Well, we're left in the dining room with Miss Tamora. So I take it the negotiations didn't go well. No, I didn't expect him to be so stubborn. Honestly, I have no idea what that man has against mages. Well, there is one way to find out. Why are you being so secretive? If your business with Flintheart is related to our clients, I can help. It wasn't important, and your presence was not necessary. Again, why am I here? That's such an obvious lie, but I can't read a single thought from her mind. Okay, so she has some sort of protection against this or something? She's had years of practice hiding her thoughts from the Eye of Horus. She's just sick of your shit. Also, it's apparently your mom. Did we read that right? Celeste enthusiastically came back downstairs, but she seems to have noticed the tension between me and Miss Tamora. Sorry to interrupt, but your rooms are ready now. Right. Thank you. I hope you don't get murdered tonight. An awkward silence hangs in the air as me and Miss Tamora head upstairs. I reach the upper hallway and see the 2 rooms Celeste has provided for us. Yes, well... Miss Tamora stops before entering her room. You were playing chess with Flintheart's daughter earlier. Was she any good? Not at first, but she got a lot better as we kept playing. I'm sorry for leaving you there so long. I didn't expect our discussion to last that long. Hopefully you don't get murdered too. You are our Mia, so I have concerns. No, it's fine. Despite everything, I enjoyed playing against her. I see. Well, I suppose you are at that age. What? We're not hitting on her. I know I'm 20, but geez, it's not like that. It's just that outside of tournaments, I never really get to play against another player. And you only ever want to play shogi against me. Well, she is 46, so she could definitely be our mom. Because shogi is clearly superior. I understand shogi, I've never played it. It's complete anarchy is what it is. You just bring fallen pieces back to life like some kind of necromancer. It adds depth. Dropping adds a dimension of play that isn't present in chess. We sternly look at each other, our positions already made. After a few moments of silence, we both burst out laughing. I'm sorry if it looks like I don't trust you. I know you're just trying to help. Never heard of it? It's basically Japanese chess. It's kind of funny. If you look at the history of chess, almost every country has their own variation of chess with not quite the same rules. It's kind of interesting how every, like, as someone who is not just a gamer, but a game developer and enjoys the history of gaming, it's interesting how chess is kind of different in Africa and Europe. Like, it's sort of universal now, but different countries have different ways of playing. Of course, they've also developed their own games too, because in Japan you don't just have shogi, you have Go. I forget where Othello is from. It's always fun to look at these old historical games. But yeah, shogi is basically just Japanese chess. Sorry if it looks like I don't trust you, I know you're just trying to help. But there are some things about my work that I just can't tell you about yet. But one day, I'll tell you everything. I wonder if this is our mom, or if Mo was supposed to stand for something else. Right, I'm sorry for prying. She is old enough to be our mother. I just wanted to show you I'm ready to be an attorney. You are, I know you are. The rare praise from our mentor catches me off guard. Anyways, get some rest. You should mentally prepare yourself for the journey tomorrow. Yeah, no more puking, please. Right. I completely forgot about the carriage ride back. I can already feel my stomach churning in protest. God, hit every pothole. I lay in the bed that the McCoys prepared for me, and as I close my eyes, I slowly drift into a deep slumber. As this happens, I feel something invasive. What? No. No. My mind drifts away, and I feel myself being pulled elsewhere. Darn this magic crap. I find myself in a surreal and unsettling landscape. I'm fairly certain that I'm dreaming right now, but some instinct in the back of my mind tells me that something is fundamentally wrong about this. Hey! Oh! Hello, girl from the ring. How are you? I don't think you're Celeste. You look like the girl from the, Furio Tigre case. Please don't offer me any coffee. I see a woman in the far distance. She's staring directly at me. Ah! Quit with this Doki Doki Literature Club nonsense. What? Presents. She's murmuring something, but I can't quite make it out. Is she trying to say something to me? Quit messing with my screen. Finally found... Okay, Remy, settle down. Ah! That was a jump scare. I finally found you, Heavenborn! And then the screen just progressed automatically because it was a jump scare. Jeez, alright, we're playing that kind of game. I see how it is. I'm jolted wide awake. So is anyone else that was on headphones. Sorry about that. I can't remember exactly what that woman said to me. No, she said, I finally found you, Heavenborn. No, wait, I just checked the log. I finally found you, Heavensborn. Haha, I can remember exactly what the woman said because I have the log. But whatever her words were, they sent a piercing chill down my spine and made me yell in the ears of all the headphone users. My breathing is heavy and my heart is beating at 100 miles per hour. Alright, calm down. It was just a dream. Jeez. At least that's what I try to tell myself. Of course I'm the chosen one. I know how these games work. Oh, there's Celeste. Please, just let me explain. Isn't wearing headphones. Lucky you. Had to mute it while I coughed. I don't want to hear it! Oh, daddy and daughter are arguing. Oh, that's right. They said during the intro that they'd been arguing, so it wouldn't be surprised if he was dead. I mean, come on, they're not going to argue enough for the daughter to kill the father. Come on. I hear the voices of Celeste and Flintheart ring out from downstairs. It must be extremely late. What could they possibly be arguing about at this hour? I want you out of my house! Out! A dead silence lingers in the air before I hear someone rush out of the tavern. Whoever left slams the door behind them. What was that all about? Well, it's none of my business. I only met those two today. It would probably be best not to get involved in their affairs. And as I tell myself that, a brief image of Celeste's smile appears in my mind. Ah, we already have a love interest. We're gonna hit all those tropes. Damn it. Yeah, she's kind of cute. I slowly make my way out of my room. Oh, you're asking for trouble. You don't want to do that. The hallway is nearly pitch black. I can barely see a few inches ahead of me. I have to watch my step to avoid tripping. Hey! Oh, well, he caught us. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I run into Flintheart, who is slowly walking up the stairs. Even this close, it's hard to see his expression in the darkness. Funny how his sprite is fully lit. Sorry, I just heard... Right, I forgot you two were... His words trail off. Is everything okay? Oh, hey. Again, what do I guess this just comes up. And if I can do something with it, it will let me know in some way. He is surprised and he is sad. Thank you, Widget. Sorry, I'm just gonna... I awkwardly shimmy past Flintheart to head down the stairs. Why am I going downstairs? I should be going to go back to bed. He doesn't move out of my way. It's clear his mind is elsewhere. I arrive at the dining room, but I don't see Celeste anywhere. What is it, like 2 a.m.? Honestly, though, it's hard to tell with how dark the room is. Celeste, are you still here? This is none of your business, dude! I don't receive an answer. Go to bed. I remember hearing someone slam the front door earlier. Exactly. My eyes are drawn to the tavern entrance. What are you gonna do? Play some comfort chess? Celeste? No answer. Celeste, where are you? Go to bed. Oh, it's you! Time for more apple juice. The merchant I spoke with before steps out of his shop holding a lantern. He appears to be irritated by all the noise I've been making. Exactly! Oh, you're that kid from before. You have any idea what time it is? This isn't the city. You can't just make a bunch of noise like this. Right, sorry. I was just looking for Celeste. Who? How do you not know Celeste? You should know everyone. It's a little tiny town. Celeste McCoy, she's Flintheart's daughter. The merchant's expression becomes a little colder. Do you know them? What do you want with that bastard? That damn mage. Is that the thought? That damn mage. Is Flintheart a mage, but he distanced himself from the other mages, and that's why he hates mages? He's an ex-mage? That damn mage. What? Tyrion, you are just intrusive on people's thoughts here. God, this is a violation of privacy. Those two probably woke up half the street with all their yelling. I don't need you keeping us up too. Or is he referring to Celeste, actually? If I hear any more noise, I'm going to call the town guard. Before I can get a word in, the merchant walks back into his home in a huff. Again, go to bed, dude. It's not your job to babysit this girl. I look around, but I still don't see any sign of Celeste. I decide to continue searching. How about you continue sleeping? Well, we're coming back to a dead body. Oh, I can't believe I said those things to her. She'll never forgive me for this. Yep, here's your murderer. How you doing? I see your temper is as short as ever, Flintheart. We'll try to give him a sophisticated, Edgeworthy-ish voice. You! Honestly, how do you live in this darkness? Luxo! We just cast a light spell. What are you doing here? I hate mages! Stop bringing witchcraft into my home. You suck. You've been busy lately. Your little rallies have gained quite a lot of support. This is less Edgeworth and more what's-his-face from Aviary Attorney. I'm not sure if I should save that for someone else, but this guy might as well get it. I have a feeling he's not going to last the first case. Too much support for my family's liking. And what? You came all this way to convince me to stop? You have my word. If you stop spreading dissidence, no harm will come to you or your family. Ha! Your word is as good as the dirt you lick off King Olivia's boots. As if I'd ever trust the words of a murderer like you. Oh, well, he just knows. Flintheart, please. As someone you once called a friend, I'm only going to ask you one time. Friend? Friend? So, yeah, ex-mage again, I guess. I'll be dead in the ground before I ever call the likes of you a friend. As you wish. Get out of my house. I don't have time for your nonsense. Are you just grabbing a bottle? What are you doing back there? Is this more spell crap? Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have much time for anything. Oh, zinger! Yeah, Cocorico, that's it. Ah! I kind of missed that image while I was looking at your Cocorico. Damn it. Damn it! What were you expecting to happen? Flinthorns, you fool! I'm gonna have to watch that back. I don't even know what happened. Why couldn't you just listen to me? Oh, you're just... I guess you just didn't want to kill him? Rudolph, I require your assistance. Yes, sir. By the scaled lord! What did you... You killed him! Alert the town guard and tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. I'm sure their neighbors heard them arguing with each other. They'll immediately suspect her. At once, sir. Anyway, I've been searching for Celeste for a while. How long have I been outside? 2 hours? 3? Well, I guess we're going to be a witness in this because Celeste ran out and we followed her and there wasn't a dead body when we left. However long it's been, it's clearly taking a toll on me. Where is she? What am I going to do now? Oh, wait. We found a Celeste. We sensed a sad face on our mood matrix. I'm just going to imagine we're wearing widget around our neck. Anyway, I'll have that hydrate, sure. Got some blackberry syrup for my sparkling water today. Well, I don't use that often. All right, sad Celeste, I hear a faint voice. Could it be... Oh! As I peer behind an old tree, I finally find her. Yeah, I seem like a pretty good witness for this. She looks just as tired as I am, probably even more so. Her eyes are puffy and red, but she's doing her best to hide it with a smile. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, sorry. Okay, she's 19. I was wondering what her age was. She's a year younger than we are. You can totally be our Maya. Now that your dad's dead. I'm guessing we woke you up? Aw, you're sad. Yeah. Is everything okay? It's nothing. It was just an argument. Sad, surprised. But from the way she reacted, this is clearly not common. Because her purple surprised face is up. I suppose that it's none of my business. I decide not to pry further. It was none of your business an hour ago, dude. Have you been looking for me all this time? I have. Thank you. But I'm okay now. You should head back. Well, you're still sad. What about you? I think I'm gonna stay out a little longer. I know I should mind my own business, but... I'm sure whatever happened between you two is nothing you can't talk out. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes Miss Tamora and I get into fights too. No matter what happens, we were always able to talk through it. Why are you surprised by that? Sorry, I know it's none of my business, but I just... No, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, and now she's happy. We've almost got to connect 4. Punch her or something. Make her mad. You're right. Let's go back. Oh, you're going to be so happy with... Oh, you're going to be mad once you get back to the tavern. We're going to get that connect 4 for sure. What? I arrive back at the McCoy Tavern. But it's now surrounded by several carriages and knights clad in plate armor. Is that the Inquisition? Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What? Oh, there's that mad. Connect 4. The Arcane Inquisition. They're an order of knights that investigate crimes committed using magic. I don't think there was anything magic about the sword that dude got stabbed with. I don't think. We'll have to watch the cinema back again because I wasn't looking. As I say the word crimes, me and Celeste share a glance and come to the same realization. Well, crap. Both of us rush toward the taverns, but Celeste outpaces me by a large margin. I run better than I play chess! What? No! No! She reaches the tavern before me, and before anyone can stop her, she takes a look inside the inn. Where's Tamora during all this? Whatever she saw made her cry out in anguish. That'll do it. She drops to the ground in tears. There she is! Oh, you're a mean-looking one. This guy has not slept in a week. This is our gumshoe, I guess. Orem White. Celeste McCoy, by the authority of the Wyvern Crown, I'm placing you under arrest. Upon seeing Celeste, one of the knights steps forward and grabs her. He's even got a brown trench coat like Gumshoe. Surprisingly, she's able to break free from his grip and tries to push further into the tavern. Wow, you suck! Noticing the commotion, 3 other knights rush to grab her and begin dragging her away. You guys can't handle a twig of a 19-year-old girl? She kicks and screams against them, desperately trying to break free. Even between the 3 knights, it's taking all their strength to subdue her. What are you doing to her? What's going on here? Tyrion! Miss Tamora approaches me. I breathe a small sigh of relief when I see that she's okay. Miss Tamora! Bah! I should have known that he was one of yours. Just stay out of our way. Miss Tamora, what's going on? Why is the Inquisition here? Nobody expects the Arcane Inquisition. I'm surprised myself, but from what I understand, Flintheart McCoy has been murdered. Murdered? I would love to save my progress. Episode 1-2, The Cold-Hearted Aristocrat, Barracks. I follow the Inquisition back to the city where Celeste is being detained. I have a bit of lukewarm coffee. According to Miss Tamora, Celeste was the prime suspect in Flintheart's murder, you don't say. And due to the supposed nature of the crime, her case would be pushed to trial immediately. Man, she's being suspected of murder immediately? She really is our Maya. But many elements of the situation still don't make sense. Number 1, I chased her out of the building, and there wasn't a dead body when I left, therefore she's innocent, case closed. The Inquisition only investigates crimes committed using magic. So why is Celeste their prime suspect? Oh, yeah, could she be a mage, like that merchant was thinking? Are we going to flash back to that? Also, why does no one in this game have eyeballs? This is ridiculous. She has a right to speak to an attorney. Anyway, I find myself met with another hurdle, a very frustrating one. Yeah, well, we can't let you see her until she's been processed. Her trial is in an hour. How has she not been processed yet? I don't know what to tell you, kid. I wish I could help. I don't need to use the eye to know that's a complete lie. So, you're really planning on defending her? You know if she can even afford a lawyer. I just can't stand here and do nothing. You saw them, didn't you? There's no way she would murder her father like that. Also, she wasn't there. I know that look. I was saving this for a special occasion, but... Oh! A magical runestone that allows me to take pictures of crime scenes and write notes telepathically. Every attorney has one. It's almost like a badge for them. I have almost like an attorney badge. Do I get to present it to everyone and piss them off? Because that's going to be great. Attorney's runestone has been added to your notes. God, so much fancier than the badge that Phoenix gets. This is an attorney's runestone. If you're going to defend her, you're going to need one. I begin to tear up. I've been wanting one of these ever since I was a child. I thought I was a defense attorney. Why should I not already have one? It's basically a badge of honor for attorneys. Don't cry, Cuthbert. Sorry. Anyway, keep one thing in mind. If you try to defend her, the Inquisition isn't going to fight you fairly. Our court system only exists to create the illusion of justice. God, it is spirit of justice. They hate people like us, and they'll do everything in their power to sabotage you. Damn it! I knew they'd try to get in my way, but I didn't expect them to do it this blatantly. I guess this is like literally our first case. Ah, what's with all the noise? Oh, you're that knight from the tavern. That's Commander Orem White to you, kid. Orem White. You're our Detective Bad, are you? You even got the torn-up trench coat. I had a feeling Tamora would be sniffing around this case. I didn't expect her to send a kid to do her dirty work. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you too. Commander, he says that he wants to talk to the mage. Oh, so she is a mage. And? She's got a right to an attorney, doesn't she? Well, she hasn't been processed. Commander White looks confused for a moment. The hell kind of bullshit are you trying to pull? Oh, we do get to swear. Sweet. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to enjoy this game a lot more now. The hell kind of bullshit you try to pull? Let him through, you idiot. Yes, sir. The knight leads me through the halls of the dungeon. For something built in the capital, it looks really old and decrepit. All the prisoners are everything but happy. Sad, angry, upset. I pick up the negative emotions of the prisoners nearby. It's a heavy and almost crushing feeling. I've always had to avoid crowded places because of how sensitive I am to people's thoughts. God, we are Athena. I've never felt this much concentrated despair before. Hey, you! How's your concentrated despair? Oh, it's you! Hey, we found the happy! Connect 4. Celeste is lying down on the cold floor of one of the dungeon cells. But she immediately gets up as soon as she sees me. What are you doing here? Miss Tamora told me about what happened to your father. I'm really sorry. I just don't understand. I just don't understand any of this. Why would someone do this? Immediately switches to sad and angry. And why are they blaming me for it? I'm not sure about the details, but it's clear that there were elements of magic involved in what happened. Since they arrested you based on that evidence, I can only conclude one thing. Celeste, you're a mage, aren't you? Oh, there we literally just shot through all 4 emotions, just like that. You're a mage class, aren't you? You're an elementalist. I noticed it on your character sheet. There's no sense in hiding it anymore. Yes, I am. Do you have noble blood? Of course not! Why would you say that? Sorry, but the ability to use magic is hereditary. Most mages tend to have some kind of noble blood. I honestly don't like thinking about that. I'm the daughter of Jolene and Flintheart McCoy. That's all I need to know about myself. Is she going to find out she's the daughter of someone else and there's someone in the story and it's going to be a plot point? Because that's how every game works. It'd probably be best not to push the matter further. Anyway, you were probably arrested because you're a mage. What? A crime was committed using magic and you were the only mage around at the time. Is that seriously the only reason? I only know how to cast one spell! The Arcane Inquisition doesn't care about the truth. They only care about closing their cases. Celeste, your case is being pushed to trial. You're going to be brought before a judge within the hour. What? No one told me anything! Damn it. I weren't even planning on telling her. If you'll have me, I'd like to be your defense counsel for the trial. Right! I forgot that you were an attorney. Would you really do that for me? After everything I've seen them do, I can't just stand by and do nothing. But they're a part of the kingdom. Do we even have a chance? It's hopeless. I feel like using my silencer to shoot away the pink text, or the white text or whatever, whenever that comes up. Celeste, man, king, or god, I won't let them do anything to you. What? Sorry, it's just something I have a habit of saying. No, don't apologize. Man, you are just flipping between emotions like crazy, aren't you? I really appreciate you doing this. It's clear this entire situation is bittersweet for her. I was about to say bittersweet because she was happy and sad at the same time. And because of the Inquisition's delays, I haven't had any time to investigate the crime scene. Also, it's in a completely different town, so I'm screwed. I was confident before, but I begin to doubt whether or not I can really do this. I don't even get to use my new photo jewel to investigate the crime scene. Everything is happening so fast, it feels unreal. No, I have to do this. This is the exact reason why I became a lawyer. No matter what happens, I'll acquit Celeste.